And a good day to you, Explorer Nation. John Lynskey, your ambassador for alumni affairs, here with season 2, episode 14 of Did You Know? Fun facts about Columbus High School. Today, we're actually going to use the book that I've been using since we started this series, and we're getting close to the end here, as you can see. But this is 50 years exploring all just chock full of all these trivial things that are actually so important to us. So let's time travel back to 0506 and see what was happening at 3000 Southwest 87th Avenue. So, did you know in July, Brother Vincent Moriarty joined the staff, as did Dr. James Dugard, religion campus ministry still here to this day. And a first at Columbus High School, did you know Miss Stacy Gans was hired as our alumni director? Did you know, and this is pretty memorable, a crowd of 10,000, at least 10,000, gathered at FIU Stadium to watch the Explorer football team hammer Belen 21-7. The tailgate was epic that night, and the Belen game was a jumping off point to a 9-0 season. Included a win over Northwestern. John Mosier was awarded the Nick Cody's Award, All State, All Time, All Everything at Columbus High School. Other key players were Eddie Blanco Herrera, Chris Doval, Antonio Lowry, and Mike Fernandez. Did you know, and I'm sure you remember, the wrath of Hurricanes Katrina and Wilma caused a lot of problems in the beginning of the year. 9 days without school, canceled midterms. Yeah, that was a twofer we didn't need. Did you know varsity swimming took the GMAC title? All date selections included Mario Valdivieso, Mike Guerra, Rick Rodriguez, and Andy Garcia Montez. And did you know after winning GMAC, district, and regions, the cross country team finished second at the state meet by a mere 2 seconds? Great seasons by Andres Pacheco, David Ocon, Chris Katnack, Andy Davila, and Chris Gilbert. Davila and Gilbert were named All-Dade. In his first year as head coach, George Flatus was named Dade County Coach of the Year. George and his assistant Eric Pino were actually teammates on the 1997 Explorer Championship team, OB's first championship. And this was pretty cool. Did you know in 2007, Chris Katnack published a riveting account of the season's Runners Brothers Hellions, which is a great read. If you can find a copy, you'll enjoy it. And did you know Florida Supreme Court Justice Raul Garcia Quintero, class of 78, my old teammate, Mrs. Pax Bixby, and Mr. David Plummer were inducted into the Columbus Hall of Fame. Did you know Christian Arias was a tremendous class president, SAC executive board guy? A lot of fun happened with him at the helm. And let's see, did you know Explorer Intramural Program was expanded under the leadership of Mr. Jim Moritz? Yes, indeed. Did you know Ed Lynch of 73, George Fabregas of 88, and Brother Herb Baker were inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame? Did you know the Drama Club put on an amazing production of Godspell? Musical, dance, the whole 9 yards. It was a tremendous performance. Did you know seniors Michael Shomat, Jonathan Rodriguez, and Ricky Fernandez created the Purple Heart Kids Service Project, which provided U.S. savings bond for the children of disabled veterans from Iraq and Afghanistan? Did you know SAC moderators Omar Delgado and Christy Hidalgo in SUA now introduced Grad Bash, a new senior all-night adventure to Universal? Yes, indeed. Did you know Buddy Monroe and Peter Brotons were named All-Dade as the baseball team recorded 25 victories? Did you know, led by Chris Doval, Adrian Luis, and Jake Rio, the wrestling team had 16 wins, and head coach Jim Husk, the legend, was selected National Coach of the Year? Did you know, sad moment, Father Paul Edwards passed away at the young age of 52? Did you know the volleyball team, coached by the one and only Renee Rodriguez, captured the district and regional titles Key players were Brian Quintana, Mujer Rodriguez, and Jonathan Vasquez. Track team had a great year, paced by Dan DeLeo, Paul Julius, Andy Davila, and Chris Moulet. Junior Michael Putman was a rare double winner at the state meet, capturing both the shot and the discus. Mike was named to the all-day team, the all-state team, and the all-time greatest weight man in the history of the Explorer Track program. And did you know that Mike coaches the weight men currently here at Columbus? Did you know Columbus Day was the smash hit of the Columbus Film Festival? It was directed by George Fernandez, written by Andy Davila and Chris Katnack. Columbus Day, I mean, Joey Greer was off the chain funny in that one. If you can find a copy floating around on a VHS tape somewhere, you should check it out. And did you know, as the summer arrived, Sal and Kathleen Canella completed their tenures as great instructors here at Columbus and moved north to Tampa to the grandkids, allowing Mr. Omar Delgado to take over as the moderator of CCNN, and we know what he's done with that. The rest, as they say, is history. So that's it for our time travels today. Book's getting a little thin, like I said. We're going to have to dive deep into the archives to continue, but we've got a few more episodes this school year. So until next time, as always, Explorer Nation, buenos tiempos, and adelante.